Hello everyone! Today we are looking at our new model here. These, we have what we're calling the ProCarver and the Mini ProCarver. So this one has got a 2-pound head and a 20-inch handle. This one has a 1 3/4 pound head and a 18-inch handle. So both of them are going to have about the same cutting edge. They have a around a 4 1/4 inch cutting edge. Main difference is this one has a little bit longer head this way, and it's just a little heavier, a little chunkier. So both of them, the handles are they kind of taper this way and have a little bit of a bulb toward the end. You can see a little more on this one. I tried to leave the handles a little more rounded so that it feels good all the way up and down, to me anyway. Right there you got a lot of good balance, and then back here is where you can really get a good swing on something for removing a lot of wood in a hurry. It's pretty weight forward. It really wants to go. It wants to chop really good, I feel like. I have these in the 2 different sizes, and then also going to be offering the option to have a single bevel. So that's what this one is. So it's basically flat on this side and beveled on this side. So that's going to come in, you know, really handy for, like, you can cut on a flat surface easier, as far as, you know, the axe can be basically flat this way and bite in and cut a little something. I don't need to keep cutting my workbench though, I won't have one left. When you're ordering, you need to specify whether you'd rather a right hand bevel or left hand. That doesn't necessarily mean you're right or left handed. That just means that this is a right bevel axe. That means that it's flat on this side, on the left side, and beveled on the right side. So it really just depends on your style. If you're doing one-handed, this would be for a right-hand person typically. You'd be, you know, your workpiece would be here and you'd be doing this. I'm kind of funny because I do this with one hand. When I go to 2 hands, I do this. Most people go to 2 hands, they just put the left hand up here. I actually switch when I go to 2 hands. So that's just, you know, personal preference. You need to decide which one you'd rather. The next thing that we're going to try is getting one at a little bit of an angle. So when it would be cocked this way, just slightly, so that if you're cutting on a flat piece, your hand can be out just a little bit, so, and you still be carving straight, if that makes sense. So we're going to try that, and we'll have a picture of that for you to look at. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go cut a tree down, and then we're going to do some carving on it and see what we think and show you what it looks like. So let's go get into that. Alright, so now we got our log, we are ready to do some carving. And we're going to start with kind of some hewing. We're going to try to kind of square this log. And bear in mind, this is all just for testing purposes. We're not actually making anything out of this log necessarily, except firewood. But it might be square firewood, which wouldn't be all bad. So, yeah. Okay, here we go. You ready? Alright, another method for squaring something off like this is to cut little notches down and then just kind of chip out between the notches. So I'm going to try a little bit of that. See how it goes. Okay, so now we're going to try out this single bevel here, and let's see how this does. So I can tell already that the single bevel really has a place, because like this, I'm just laying it flat on the wood here, and it bites even just laying all the way flat. So if you need a single bevel or a double bevel carving axe, just let me know. I can do a lot of different configurations with this. I can do a right hand bevel or a left hand bevel. I can also do the slightly curved to give you to tilt the handle out a little bit when you're squaring up. We can do that. I would say for my everyday, I would probably use a double bevel a little bit more. But for other people, what they do every day, they'd rather a single bevel for more carving. So just let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll talk to y'all next time.